instantly dismissed Hunter Biden's laptop as Russian disinformation, and what can we learn from that in ensuring that what we label as disinformation is truly disinformation and not reality?
My problem with Hunter Biden's laptop is I think it's totally irrelevant. I mean, it's not whether it's disinformation or, I mean, I don't think the Hunter Biden's business relationships have anything to do with who should be president of the United States. So I don't find it to be interesting. I mean, that would be my problem with that as a major news story.
Now, this might be my favorite, not to be outdone. Make-believe journalist, full-time Fox and Hannity stalker, Humpty Dumpty referred to valid criticism of fake news CNN as a vast right-wing conspiracy. Notice that he never will answer the question that this student is rightly asking about how abusively corrupt and abusively biased fake news CNN is. Take a look.
They pushed the Russian collusion hoax. They pushed the Jussie Smollett hoax. They smeared Justice Kavanaugh as a rapist, and they also smeared Nick Sandmann as a white supremacist. And yes, they dismissed the Hunter Biden laptop affair as pure Russian disinformation. With mainstream corporate journalists becoming little more than apologists and cheerleaders for the regime, is it time to finally declare that the canon of journalistic ethics is dead or no longer operative? All the mistakes of the mainstream media, and CNN in particular, seem to magically all go in one direction. Are we expected to believe that this is all just some sort of random coincidence, or is there something else behind it?
It's too bad. It's time for lunch.
You have 30 seconds.
No, I mean, there's a clock that says 30 seconds. But I think my honest answer to you, and I'll come over and talk in more detail after this, is that I think you're describing a different channel than the one that I watch. But I understand that is a popular right-wing narrative about CNN.
That student was 1,000% right on every issue fake news CNN got wrong. And little Humpty Dumpty, he sat on a wall and he had a great fall and he couldn't answer the question. Never forget, the Russia collusion was 3 years of conspiracy theories and lies and a hoax. What he said about Justice Kavanaugh was true, and he wasn't a rapist. Fake news CNN ended up paying high school student Nicholas Sandmann a ton of money after they viciously smeared him on their network. That's not a right-wing narrative. Humpty, that's called a fact, something you don't know anything about, which brings us to MSDNC. Now, according to reports, current